You've decided on a Nectar Hybrid mattress. That is a good choice. My partner and I actually sleep on one and we are super happy with it. But you actually have 4 models to choose from. Which one is right for you? I'm Martin here from Mattress Clarity, and today I want to talk about all 4 models in the Nectar Hybrid line. I'm going to talk about each model one by one, its firmness, its feel, how it works for different sleeping positions, its price, all the info you need to figure out which mattress is right for you.
Let's go.
So let's start off with the base model in this line, the Nectar Classic Hybrid mattress. This mattress right on top is going to feature a special cooling cover, which you're going to find with all 4 models. But you're going to have the least amount of cooling fiber in this cover compared to the other 3 models. Still a cooling mattress, but not as cooling as the other models. This design gives the mattress pretty much an exact medium firmness, close to a 6.5 out of 10. So again, exactly medium firm, that kind of perfect balance of comfort and support. You have some decent give on top of the mattress, but also some good support from the coils deeper in the mattress. Overall, you're getting just a little bit of that memory foam feel right on top of the mattress, but also some good response. So again, you're not going to feel stuck or have issue moving around and changing positions. Being close to medium firm, pretty much a good match for all 3 sleeping positions. I think a good option for back sleepers. Medium firm is perfect for back sleeping. Again, that balance of comfort and support, your hips sink in the right amount, a decent amount of contouring as well. Also, I think soft enough for a lot of side sleepers, but if you just sleep on your side, we do have some softer models coming up in just a second. And for stomach sleeping, out of all 4 models, it's probably going to be your best option, being the closest to the firmer end of the spectrum. We're only going to get softer from here on out. Also, moving down to the comfort layer of this mattress, only a thinner layer of memory foam, the least amount of memory foam you're going to get out of all 4 models. So definitely going to have more of a slight memory foam feel right on top, but not too much of it. Beneath that, you're going to have a layer of responsive transition foam. This prevents you from sinking too far into the mattress and feeling stuck. And all it's going to rest on some tall individually wrapped coils, which rest on a thin layer of base foam. And speaking of price for this mattress, it's also the most affordable in this line, only around $800 for a queen size with our discounts. You can find those discounts down below in the YouTube description or on the screen with our handy dandy QR codes. Next up, we've got the Nectar Premier Hybrid mattress. Now this takes things up a notch in a few ways. First off, you're going to get more of that cooling fiber in the top cover, and you're going to get more memory foam right on top of the mattress. It's going to soften things up just a little bit. It felt close to a 6 out of 10 in terms of firmness, so a little bit softer than average. And it offers more of a memory foam feel when compared to the Nectar Classic Hybrid mattress. Now, while it's a little bit softer than average, still a good option, I think, for a lot of back sleepers, but definitely a great option for most side sleepers. Again, thick memory foam right on top is going to really cushion your joints, a great match for this position. But being softer, I think not as good for stomach sleeping as the Nectar Classic Hybrid. But with more cooling fiber and more memory foam, you are going to spend some more money for this mattress, around $1,100 for a queen size. Now, moving up the line, we have the Nectar Luxe Hybrid. And guess what? This is going to be even more cooling and even more comfortable. You're going to have more cooling fiber on top, and you're going to have even more memory foam right on top. So this softened things up even more, close to a 5.5 out of 10. So a super soft mattress overall. And even more of that memory foam feel right on top for that really quick sandy feel. You're definitely going to sink further into the Nectar Luxe Hybrid when compared to the Premier Hybrid and the Classic Hybrid. Being even softer, I think not as good for back sleeping, but even better for side sleeping. If you want something super soft with great pressure relief, this is a good option as well. But for stomach sleeping, probably too soft. But with our discounts for a queen size mattress, you are going to spend more for that cooling and the extra memory foam, around $1,550. And last but not least, we have the highest end model in this mattress line. That is the Nectar Ultra Hybrid mattress. And you know what? Even more cooling with this mattress. You're going to have the most cooling fiber right on top in the cover, but that doesn't stop there. You're also going to have something called phase change material. This is one of the most advanced cooling materials you can find in a mattress. It keeps this mattress very, very cool. You're also going to have even more memory foam that's going to be on top of a zone transition layer for more support toward the center of the mattress. Now, in terms of firmness, this mattress is going to be the softest of the bunch. In my experience, close to a 5 out of 10. So super, super, super soft. You're going to sink really far into this mattress for very good pressure relief. And speaking of feel as well, you're going to have pretty much the most of that memory foam feel you're going to experience out of all 4 mattresses. But in terms of how this works for different sleeping positions, back sleeping, even with the zoning, I think probably too soft for most back sleepers. Fantastic for side sleeping, excellent for side sleeping, but way too soft for stomach sleeping. But it's going to cost you around $2,000 for a queen size Nectar Ultra Hybrid. So who should get each mattress? Let's start off with the Nectar Classic Hybrid. I think the better option for stomach sleepers out of this entire line, and the best option if you want something more affordable. Now the Nectar Premier Hybrid's a better option for back sleepers who want something slightly softer, and also good for side sleepers who want something not so super soft. Now the Nectar Luxe Hybrid's a better option, I think, for a lot of hot sleepers, and then also those who want something good for side sleeping. And I think the Nectar Ultra Hybrid's the best option if you are an extreme hot sleeper, and also if you want the most of that slow-moving memory foam feel. At this point, you should know which Nectar Hybrid is right for your situation, but if you want more info on any of these models, head over to mattressclarity.com for the full written reviews and some great money-saving coupons. We'll see you next time.